Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of the Traits and Trades Challenge for Sims 4. We are getting ready to start lot number 4 with fairies. Lot number 1 here is regular old humans and a robot. Lot number 2 are our aliens. Lot number 3 are mermaids. And lot number 4 are going to be our fairies. So we are going to jump right in to create our fairy. Traits and Trades is the challenge where we are going to have one sim for each career available in Sims 4, except for part-time. There's 4 of the part-time careers that we're going to combine. So basically, we're going to have 69 Sims living in the town of New Crest, and they are all going to live here together. And basically, there's going to be at least anywhere from 2 to 8 Sims per lot. We are on lot 4. This will be fairies, and there will be 3 Sims living here. Sim number 1, fairy number 1 is going to be, I want her to be female. And she's going to be a Curist. So this is her. Bear with us while we figure out what her, well, actually, let's figure out what her likes are right now real quick. All right. She dislikes green. She likes blue and gray. She doesn't like hipster, outdoorsy, or streetwear, but she likes basic. And then as far as her decor, she dislikes shabby. She likes cute, modern, and vintage. So that's her. And bear with me while we get her all figured out. And I'll introduce you to Emmalyn Brink. Okay, you guys, here's Emmalyn, and I will have to build her a little house because I forgot to show you all of her attires. But she's home. This is it. She's going somewhere. We're going to build her a little thing here. She is going to be a Curist, so we're going to get her a job right away because in the Curist field, there is no university degree for it. So we're going to get her a job as a naturalist and a Curist And then I'll build her a little shack here. And we'll be able to check out what it is we've done for her attire. Naturalist should be down here. I don't know where it is yet, so bear with me. Natural path. That's what we want. My understanding, there's not a lot about this on the internet that I can find. There's conflicting information, so I'll be learning as I go. But from my understanding, this splits into two, between naturalist or a curator and a life skills life coach at level 8. And my goal is for her to be a curator. Life coach will come much later in this game. She's going to be a curator. The next fairy that lives on the lot is going to be a floral designer. So basically, they should have an amazing garden, which just seems to fit well in the fairyland. All right, here she is. Natural Path, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. $18 an hour, 6 days a week. I'm going to go down this list to make sure that is what I'm supposed to be giving her. But I am pretty sure that that is it. Yes, that's it. There's nothing else it could be. That's the one. As well as standard go to work. Okay, here we go. It didn't ask me if I wanted to get a jump start on anything. Oh, there it is. Design balance program on the computer. We don't have a computer, but we will make sure she has one. Should Emmalyn Brink get a jump start and accept the assignment? Yes. It's Friday at 6. She goes to work tomorrow, so we're going to build her a little home and make sure she has a computer to do what it is she needs to do, and we'll be back. All right, here's Emmalyn's little abode. We have $390 left, but this is what she is working with here. She's got a bed, she's got a sink, and she's got her little apothecary center over there. Let's get out of here. Oh, she's turned into a fairy. I have so much to learn about fairies here. She's got a decent computer and a desk. And let's go take a look at what I've given her for her outfits. You can see I've changed her hair. The hairstyle they gave her was, in my opinion, not going to fit the personality that she seems to have. So for her, basically, in all of her attire, some of it I kept. A lot of it I changed, though. They gave her some kind of grandma dress for a winter attire that I definitely had to change. So this is her winter attire here. Her everyday attire here. She's got her little horns. She's going to be apothecary. So this is her. In her formal attire here. She likes blue, so I kind of kept the same thing that they actually had for her, but turned it into blue. This is what they gave her. I kept it. This is what they gave her, except they gave her no pants, and they gave her a green shirt, which she hates. So I changed the color, and I gave her some pants. Party is... Obviously, I had to go with some fairy stuff here. I can't remember what they gave her, but it was not this. Swimwear, I kept. I just changed the color. Hot weather, same thing I kept. And then cold weather, here she is. So there she is. That's what she's got going on. And then her little house is basically got the needs that she needs. And then we're going to play around with her, and I'll come back with her if there's anything weird. But definitely at the end of her career, and then we'll see what the rest of her finished home looks like, with all of her achievements, and before we move on to fairy number 2 in lot number 4 in the Traits and Trades Challenge on Sims 4. We'll show you the outside of her home here real quick. What we did is winter, so you cannot see, I can't see the roof pattern here, but that's basically what she's got going on. Just one room for now, except for the bathroom. And there you go. That's what she's got going on. So I have a lot to learn about fairies. I'm not going to be teaching you a lot about fairies. I'm just going to show you some things that I have learned along the way. Okay, here we are. We have finished Emmalyn Brink's career, and we're going to go ahead and see clients from home. I don't normally do that. While I was building her, I've been working from home. It's one simple task, and maybe I'll do one of those before we close out. But otherwise, after I create the next fairy to live in this lot, she's just going to go to work every day. But for now, we're going to see clients at home, just so you can see. It does take some time, and I feel like sometimes we don't always get all the money that we can get if we had gone to work, or if we had just chosen work from home. So here is the front of Emmalyn's house. We're actually waiting. Where's our client? I thought we were having a client. David has arrived, yet I don't see him. Here he is. Okay. So we're going to do his ailment here real quick while we kind of go over what Emmalyn has done with herself here. And we're going to, it's going to take us a few seconds. We have to conduct the client intake, ask about aura changes, and suggest foraging for food. And we'll treat him eventually here. So she is dressed for work, as you can see. So here we go. We're just going to do this real quick. What was the first thing we had to do? Conduct the client. Where is that? All right, I'm going to zoom through this while you guys can watch. I don't know what normally the conduct client intake is literally right in the beginning, so I don't understand where it is. My client went upstairs and helped himself to my couch to fall asleep. This is why working from home is so frustrating. My client seems more interested in my friend that's here than me getting him service, and I'm not anywhere near close, and I'm halfway through my day. This is why I hate working with clients from home, in real life and in the game. in naturopathy, one of the things that you can do is a sympathetic hug. Apparently, it's not sympathetic otherwise. Okay, so I've gotten the gold point. I can give him the cure. But the issue is I don't know if I have it in my inventory, and I don't know if I have time to make it. But let's see. Not here. I've got another inventory over here. It was Sonic something. Holistic cure. Oh, we could just give him this. All right, let's just give him the holistic cure because it basically cures everything. And then he'll be happy. Because he's been an awful patient.
Bepso, what's a gorg? Jabin, nobi yurmta, Zimabe.
Chimene Yoyam.
Oh?
Persika.
Yibs.
All right. So there we are. We have earned our money, $2,139 for the $236 per hour, and he's an additional $1 per hour. So that's the other thing I've noticed with this naturopathy. The raises that you get once you've reached the end of your career path have been $1 per hour, which is, I don't know, to me, not very much. But whatever, that's fine. All right, so we're pretty much done with Emmalyn's progress, and we are going to do a little tour of her home. And let's go have her pick up this trash and throw it away. In the meantime, we'll also learn a little bit about her. So basement, as usual, she's only the first resident of this 3-resident lot. So the basement is nowhere near finished. But her main spot, you know, I have never played with a fairy. So the very first home I built her, which you saw a little bit ago, had a kitchen and a bedroom and everything. She doesn't need a bed. She doesn't need a kitchen. She's a fairy. Fairies don't eat. They sleep, but they sleep in their little fairy homes. They could sleep in a bed, but the fairy home takes up way less room and it's a little cheaper. She never complains about it. And she doesn't eat. She doesn't go to the bathroom. We did give her a bathroom though, because she's does see clients sometimes. So she is currently in her work attire. Her customer broke her sink. She hates handiwork. So her skill level for handiwork is quite low. But her skill level otherwise, I'll have her fix it. In a lot of the different things has been, most of this thing, except for Apothecary, obviously I had to help her with that because she was in work. Gardening, she pretty much did that herself. She talks to her plants a lot. And here we'll look at our home in a second here. And then also natural living. You just sleep outside enough and it just happens. So there you go. Video gaming, that's all her. She does that on her own. Singing romance, I have nothing to do with this. She's got that all on her own. She's also, if you notice, quite buff. Let's get her in her regular outfit because she is buff as heck, I tell ya. And it's because of the is it the pigeonhole? No, it's this one, mental muscles. So basically anytime she's working in apothecary or gardening or archaeology or fabrication, fishing, whatever, she's building muscles. So she doesn't eat, she doesn't get fat because of that, but holy cow, this woman is buff as heck. So we'll see here in just a moment when she gets done. Yeah, there she is. This chick is buff, as you can see. So this is her main abode. she's into apothecary. So she's got her drying plants. She's got her apothecary table. She likes frogs. These frogs make her very happy. She's got another little station over here for plants outside. This is her main area where her clients come. They sit here. She discusses their issues with them. And then, yeah, she's got her computer over there. This was, why did we get this for? We got this for getting all the plants in this, in the fairyland. Now I can't right now think of what it's called. The other thing with Apothecary, there's really no, rewards, but this was all we got. This, it does nothing. It's cool looking. I think it came in at level 5 or 6. Otherwise, you just got bonuses. And then upstairs, we will have her go here and then take a look at her little deck outside before we go and look at her little garden outside that we have built for her. Oh, and I guess we gotta go check out her bathroom, which is for her customers. Here's her main living area. She's got a TV, which she rarely watches, and she can go out and look at Brady's house over here. She lives next to the mermaids. Fairies and mermaids automatically get along. She is filled with friends. This girl has more friends than we know what to do with. Yep, trying to go over to your friends here. And she doesn't lose them very much either. So she is friends with so many people. Oh, we have a Patchy. You'll see Patchy downstairs here in a little bit. So yeah, loads of friends. And she's got a little cubby area over here for more plants, basically. Remember, she liked vintage, cute, and modern. So that's basically what we got going on. And blue and gray. She doesn't like green, but, you know, she likes plants. And plants are green. So, and here is her deck. We'll have her go out here because you'll get a view of what we've got going on for her so far. And she's got another little fairy home here. And that is the forbidden fruit plant, of course. We have to have that. And then a view of, yeah, that's a great view there, isn't it? Anyways, you get the idea. And here we go. I think we're done with her house. I'm not positive, but I think this is what we have going on. She's so cute standing out there in front. And we're going to have house number 2 and house number 3 here. So yeah, I think this is how we're going to go at it for now. A lot of these were from Debug. A lot of these plants here were from Debug, especially the mushrooms. So that's where I got those from. We currently have pixies. So let's go get rid of our pixies. Well, I'll show you the plants that we have acquired here. Well, she was going to go play her game, and I want her to go shoo away pixies. So yeah, basement here, unfinished for sure. She doesn't play the ping pong or whatever that table is called here in Sims, but she doesn't have anybody to play it with. So maybe when the new person comes, she'll have somebody to play it with. So here is her little garden. She's got another little fairy home here. She's going to shoo away the pixies, which are currently on the death flower plant. Here is Patchy. Patchy helps quite often. He comes around once a day. These little plants here are from Fairyland, basically. So her aura petal, lightning root, and then the other one over here. Oh, that's the, moody shrub. So what else can I tell you about her? So, she's got a lot of friends. In her skills, she ended up getting the pigeonholed. So she focuses on mental skills. She builds mental skills way faster. So her apothecary happened really fast. If I want her to get an archaeology, some of the things that she ended up developing for her, she ended up becoming proper. Let's see. No, she started out as proper. Now I can't remember, but she became a recycle disciple. Outgoing and proper. Those things that she developed. Yeah, 'cause the other three she had. She hugs the little black bag all the time. It's kind of funny. It took me a while to figure out what the heck was going on. This guy is buff as heck. And then also she, because of finishing the elixir enthusiast, she is now a well-balanced practitioner. They basically have mastered the craft. And what's weird is yeah, while balancing. So yeah, okay. These Sims have mastered the craft of healing and gain balance while mixing elixirs, curing ailments, or helping others in the natural path career. Okay. I'm sure it's cool. Fairy influence. We can, leave a big impact. So I guess that's why our relationships are so easy. Also, she's pretty proper. So she's seldom sleepy. We ended up purchasing that reward trait for her. Into the Everdew. So basically, they dive headlong into the fairy journey. Have a head start on climbing throughout the fairy ranks, which is weird because they have to be at the top fairy ranks to kind of get this. I'm not understanding that one. Holistic healer. So this is from completing her natural path career. She's already gotten I can't remember what it's called. The ailment where you want to create, the creation ailment. Anyways, so I don't understand because it says here basically she's immune from ailments, but she has gotten one ailment since receiving this. And now you know that was from one of the fables in Enos. God, why can't I think of the name? Fairyland. I'm just going to call it Fairyland. And we also got a cute little gnome from that right here. He's our little flower gnome. Plant gnome, excuse me. So yeah, I love her little Dawn's here visiting us. I love her greenhouse a lot, and we're going to do something hopefully similar when I build the next, which will be the Botanitis. Oh, all right. I have been out on a date. Of course, I'm always going to go on a date. So she's got a romantic trait. So she's definitely been on a date. I try not to do too much. I try to win gold a little bit, but at the same time, I try to let the autonomy take over. Oh, what does Jeremy have to say? Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so here you can see her garden. I love it so much. Patchy. We should go check, see if Patchy has any seeds for us. Check pockets for seeds. And I'm always asking for gardening tips. He just giggles.
Bun and grubby.
I really wanted an image of watching her go through his pockets, but she just swipes instead. All right, and then he'll wake up later, help her out. And there's Dawn. He comes over quite often. But yeah, there is her little home. Now you guys can see the finished, for the most part, product. Yeah. She's next door to the mermaids. She's quite friendly with Brady and mermaid number 2, which right now the name is escaping me. She's actually flirty with both of them. And then Brady has asked her out on a date, but they haven't gone yet, I guess. So anyway, so there's that. So yeah, she'll be the romantic one so far. But obviously she's got that romantic trait going about her. So, all right, I think I've pretty much shown you. Oh yeah, Rise and Shine. This one was one of the fables I was trying to complete, and it seems to be broken. So there's news online that says it breaks after the 8th person or after the 7th person. But for me, I can't even ask one person. It does say to make sure they're non-occult. I've definitely done that. But that's okay. I've received other things as well. So the main goal here in creating these fables is so that you get the seed here, one of these seeds. Where did it go here? It grows. I'm going to plant it and it'll grow Mother Nature. So she'll probably come up in one of the other episodes here. Fairy seedling. A very special seedling which is planted, if planted, can summon Mother Nature herself. So I guess we will plant that. And then that will be the end of this particular Emmalyn episode. And we will move on to sim number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's number 8. Yeah, number 9. All right. With very seedling inventory, select a plant box. Oh. But it is in a grassy terrain. Well, all right. Oh, it says with the... All right, hold on. Put it back in my inventory. And here we go. Forage here, fly here, plant fairy seedling. And of course, she's downstairs playing on the game again. Silly fairy. Oh, and we forgot to look into her bathroom. All right, we'll go to her bathroom real quick. And then I'm ending this episode. Da, da, da. Oh, well, that was fast. All right. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that at all.
Shoopy floopy.
Where are you going?
We're Subonics now.
All right. Guess she's just going to make herself at home now.
Huh. Jättevelk gaunem. Oh, lonkas. Janasish.
I love how she's wearing one of the outfits that the aliens put in, created a style for.
Fadish.
Oh, Pandola.
Ugh. Oh, yumpy.
Poop-a-turt.
Well, I expected her to be a plant that I could summon, but here she is. I'm just talking with her.
Ana Diola.
Well, we'll just make small talk. All right, so now you've seen Mother Nature. I might as well clean up our mess. I don't know how that got here, but... All right, here is Emmalyn. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I said I was going to go look out her bathroom. So there's not much going on here. She doesn't use it. Somebody's pranked it. She doesn't like to fix it. So here we are. Somebody will fix it eventually, maybe. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. We also got her one of those recyclers because she is a recycled disciple. She goes over and admires it quite often. There's due to be a crafter on this slot, so I think that will come into play. And but for now, that's what we have going on. So here is her bathroom, y'all. Not much to it. It's very fairyland-ish. I could go to the bathroom here for sure. All right, that's Emmalyn. Stay tuned if you're interested in watching how Naturalist develops with every single career. One sim for every career, and they will be the best at their career, obviously, before I move on to the next sim. So we are done with Emmalyn, the naturopath, or the curist in the naturopathy field. I can't say that word. And next one I think will be the botanist. So, and I'm planning on it being a boy. So click like and subscribe if by chance you're interested in seeing how this little town of Naturalist comes about and how each house ends up being built for each of the sims based on their career and their likes and their dislikes and all of that. All right, thanks for watching, guys.